What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Frankiehardworkshow coming to bring you back some more work. So, yesterday I watched the No Jumper and J.Stone interview. It was pretty decent, about almost 40 minutes long. And for those that don't know who J.Stone is a partner of Nipsey Hussle. When I say partner, I don't mean partner in business, but like they was real cool. They came up together. They was pretty much in the group together. Him and Cabo. I forgot his name, but I made a video about the dude. He opened up. He run A&B, All Money Brand. So this dude J.Stone was pretty real cool with it. They was real fly. They came up together. They rapped together. They hustled together. Did all that. So he was getting interviewed by No Jumper yesterday, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, you can clearly see that what happened in Nick. You can clearly see that it's really been getting to him, but you can clearly see that he's still going through it. He's definitely still going through it, and that's what I want to speak on. So when I watched the interview, the guy, I don't know too much about J.Stone. I know a little about, but the guy seemed like he seemed like a real dude. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He seemed like a real dude, and you can definitely tell that he on code. That's why I like the way he moved. He was definitely on code. And what I mean by that is, if you watch the interview, you can clearly see No Jumper trying to get extra information out of him. I mean, some information that to me was sensitive, and even though the situation happened a couple of months ago, it's still sensitive, and you can clearly tell that J.Stone wasn't trying to hear none of that. And I respect him for that, because it's like this dude, No Jumper, shout out to him, he built his platform. But, they pretty much go in with their questions. I'm not going to lie, they be having some pretty decent questions, and they got, and they will ask some questions that a lot of people won't ask you. So I respect that to a sense, you know what I mean? But the dude, J.Stone he wasn't feeling none of them questions. You can clearly tell, like, some of them questions that he was, I ain't gonna say dodging, but you can clearly tell he was not going in on it. You know what I mean? He was not elaborating on anything. And I respect him for that, because some things are just left behind closed doors. Some things are just left behind closed doors. So, also in that interview, they came to the point where they asked him about, the situation that happened to Nip and where was he at. He said he was 10 minutes away when it was happening. He said he basically was en route when it happened. And he got the phone call as he was on his way there. And he said on his way there, he was just breaking down crying. He said by the time he got there, he was getting there and old boy was leaving in the ambulance. So he definitely missed it. And I wanted to speak on that right there, because, when Adam 22 Jumper was asking about that, he basically was saying like, like, how do you feel about that? Do you think he should have been still in the hood, or that particular day what you think he should have been done? He said, I wish he would have called me. I wish he'd have called somebody. You understand? Because if that situation would have happened, if he would have called him, Nick would have called him, he feels as though that situation would have turned out completely different. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I believe so too, man. I honestly believe that if old boy Jay was there, it'd be different. Because I remember, like I said, I don't know much about him, but I know a few things about him, and I watched a couple of documentaries back in the day, like, because he even said himself, he was always locked up, in and out, in and out, in and out. You understand? And I remember he was telling the story about what made him really start going hard, because he was saying he was outside one day, and he said he had that, he pretty much had that thing on him. If y'all, my subscribers should know what it means. He had that thing on his waist or whatever, but he said he had it in his back pocket, just in his back pocket chilling. Police pulled up on him. He had the marathon shirt on, and that saved him. And he said from then on, he was like really kind of taking it a little more serious. That was one of them old documentaries. That was a while ago. That was a couple of years ago. So, so he was saying pretty much that, it would have been different. And I believe him. I believe he would have really held him down, man. Because that's, that was pretty much what he was getting locked up for having that, for having them things on him. But he was just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, that right there was just unbelievable. It's crazy. And then Adam actually asked him about Eric. And real talk, he said he don't even know the nigga like that. So that kind of threw me off. He said he ain't know nothing about him. That threw me off a lot. And to me, I think he knew about him, but I think he wasn't feeling him like that. You know what I mean? It was some dude, because from what they saying, that Nip and old boy came up kind of together. You know, understand? And J.Stone was like, man, I don't know nothing about this dude. This dude came out of nowhere pretty much. And to me, he probably know him a little bit, but not hard. And that's where the street code come in. I really believe that, because for me, I feel like he doing that for a certain reason. I really feel like he denying that he know him for a certain reason. But like I said, I respected it. I respected most of the stuff I respected the stuff he was talking about. And then he also got into Kodak Black. Yeah, I know y'all remember when Lauren London died, and Kodak Black saying he'd take care of her and care about her and things like that, and you know, being disrespectful, being way out of line and disrespectful, like the day or a couple of days after died. You know what I mean? When Nip died, got murdered, assassinated. So, you know what I mean? That was just disrespectful to me. And he pretty much ain't feeling it. He pretty much ain't feeling that at all. Like, yo, I'm going to see you when I see you. When I see you, we definitely got a lot to talk about. He pretty much say with a punch, he going to punch Kodak Black in his face. And that's crazy. He's pretty much saying he's going to punch Kodak Black in his face. And that's why I feel like he held old boy down. Not just because of that, but you could tell that he didn't play no games. You know what I mean? In that interview, he barely laughed. He looked dead serious. And you can clearly tell in his eyes that he still feeling some type of way. He even said it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be to the point sometimes when I'll be like, F this mission, you know what I mean? I just want to go wild out, but he know that he can't, you know what I mean? He know that the marathon must continue, and he got to do what he got to do. And he also was saying, like, it's a lot of pressure on his back. You understand? It's a lot of pressure on his back, and I can understand. I could definitely understand, you know, because, like I said, like I made a video about Sam. With Sam under a lot of pressure. And people mentioned J.Stone name in that video. I should go check that out. It's a good video. But people mentioned J.Stone in that video, and even he said he's under pressure himself. Because, you know, Nip was the driver of the ship. You know what I'm saying? He was the driver. And if you ain't got no driver no more, now you got to come take over the wheel. And it's like, you don't know what's really, like I would say you don't know what's going on, but just to come behind a star like that and try to come up, that's going to be hard. But I just want to say something because I got something else I want to say, because and I think everybody should get behind this man and support this man. You understand? Everybody should get behind this man and support this man. If everybody care about Nipsey and show love about him and always talking how to this and that, and the marathon continues. This is one of the ways y'all can help the marathon continue, by helping that man, by supporting this man right here. He's about to drop an album November 6th. He's about to drop an album November 6th. I'm going to definitely show him some love. You know what I'm saying? I think people should show him love as well. You get it? But speaking of him about to drop an album, he also mentioned the people he was working with. And the person that he didn't mention was pretty interesting in me. The person that he didn't mention Cowboy. He didn't mention, I don't know if he forgot him or whatever, I don't know anything. I'm not speculating, but he didn't mention Cowboy. But the crazy part about it is, he named everybody else except Cowboy. Like, I feel like it was something there about that. I really do, because, you know, Cowboy don't even talk no more from what I know. You don't even see him really doing too much no more. So that right there in itself was kind of like, you know what I mean? I'm going to keep my eye on that situation, because maybe he feels some way towards Cowboy. Maybe he knows something that a lot of us don't know, you know, doing with that shooting thing or whatever. Not saying that Cowboy has something to do with it, but maybe he feel like Cowboy didn't deal with that situation correctly. You know what I mean? Because I always felt like that. Like, nobody didn't hold Nip down that day, man. They really didn't, man. So, like I said, it was a pretty good interview, and you can tell this dude, you know what I mean? You can tell J.Stone, you can clearly see in his eyes that it's still affecting him. Like, go watch that interview. Like, it's clearly affecting him. You know what I mean? And shout out to him, and, you know what I mean? And hope that man get the light, the shine he deserved to get. And like I said, his album dropped November 6th. People need to push that. People need to respect that. People need to show love towards it. Because, like y'all said, if y'all want the marathon to continue, this is one of the ways it's going to continue. It's hard for that brother. This brother, and his new album sound is going to be all right. He got a couple people on there. He got a few people on there, and you be like, oh, wow, he's been working with this person. He got Wale on there. He got YG, I think. YG, I think he got. I think he got a few people on there. A lot of surprise guests on there. So show that man love, man. Show that man love. Stream that man album. Do whatever you need to do to get that album out there. Also, I need y'all to follow my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, y'all, at Frankiehardwork1. You know what I mean? Frankie Hardwork and the number 1. Holla. Alright? And it's your boy Frankie Hardwork. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video, put it out there and support that brother. Be easy.